I'm Cheryl. Welcome and welcome back to the Whole Bucket. I am preparing for making September birth month journals, and I was thinking, because I often get asked, how do you make your journals? People think that perhaps I start with other books, which can sometimes happen, or that I start with notebooks of some sort, or I just decorate things that are already journals. I do that stuff, but not typically. Mostly I just do that for my own journaling purposes, but for the journals that I make for other people, I thought I would show exactly how that starts. So what you see in front of you is not the beginning because this particular one is made from a digital journal kit. So I get this kit at Ink and Page Journals on Etsy. Is this particular set for September journals, September birth month journals, right? So I have already printed out a great many parts of that kit and the add-on kit that she also has for it, and I will show you what I'm gonna do. So right now I have one set right here, one set right here. I have a cat trying to get in the picture, and one set right here. And what I did was I printed out some papers and chose one for each set. This is the paper for this set. I printed out some other sort of background papers that you can still write on. This is stuff for me to work with while I'm creating the pieces of the journal. So each one of the sets has one of these. Each one of the sets has its own design paper. Each one has one of these. And then, yeah, here are the signature pages. Let me find the bottom if I can. There it is. Nope. One more. Okay. This is the signature pages. So on one side, it's printed with a faded out page design, and on the other side it is writing space, so that when I arrange these and put them together and fold them in half, what happens when you then turn the pages is that you'll get one picture and one lined section. Oh, okay, it's upside down. But you'll get one picture and one writing space on each page that you turn. Oh, now that one's upside down. Okay, well, you get the idea, and they will be properly arranged before I sew this book together. So they each have this part in all of the journal, in all of the sets that I put together is exactly the same. The signature pages are the same. This is the same. This is different in each one. Then I had some printing that went badly, and I decided that instead of throwing these pages away, they might be background pages or collage fodder or who knows what. So I gave each one of the sets 2 pages of mistakes, and then I gave them each a cardstock where it's a really pretty piece, but I didn't end up using it for pages. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. Each set has a different cardstock piece, but this is printed on a little bit heavier stock. Some tags will be made out of this, or inside covers or outside covers or who knows what, but they're gorgeous. And then I did this. I took the ephemera from the kit and the add-on and printed it all out and then divvied it up. So it's just one set of the ephemera, and I'm going to try to make all 3 September books so that I can show you some progress along the way, how they're coming along being made, and then I can show 3 very different looks and attitudes that come out of one digital kit. Hopefully. That's the goal anyway. So I'm using a lot of the same materials and then some different mixed ephemera from the same kit. And we're going to do some, we're going to do some comparing, see what kind of looks we can get. Anyway, then I have this is just my plain cream colored printer paper. Oh, sorry about that. I just drove the autofocus crazy. I have this cream colored paper that I think I'm going to use for some extra pages in the signatures and probably some backing paper. I always have a stack of tea-dyed paper that I back tags and cards and stuff with, and that I also add extra layering and pages for writing and such in the journal. I have mulberry paper, which, oh, my supply of mulberry paper is running so low. How sad is this? But I always like to put in mulberry paper. I'm probably going to print up some vellum too. I'm not sure what kind of vellum I'm going to do. But I'll probably print up some things on vellum because I love having vellum. These are just some eco-dyed papers. And I sometimes choose these to put in signatures or to add for design pieces, and there's some beautiful colors in here, especially the purples that lean to the blue are going to work really well for a September journal. All of them, to keep some more things in common, are going to be black cardstock based. So not a lot of black will show up in the end product, but there will be matting on the frames and some of the pictures and probably around the covers and such, and all of the matting parts will be black, because I want the differences to be highlighted in how you mix the elements of the kit, right? This is also driving my camera crazy, so let's just tuck the black underneath there. And the last item I have is, this is it right here. This is how journals start. This is just a piece of cardstock. This is what I start with. So here's the book, and here's the pages, and here's what they're decorated with. And sooner or later, all of this stuff is cut and trimmed and colored and covered and glued and stapled and sewn and stuff, inked, and stuff, and more stuff, and it turns into a journal. Someday this will be a journal. Someday this will be 3 journals. So this was just a short video to give you a sneak peek and a little bit of insight as to how this all starts. It all starts with my own. I do some that are not kits, right? I do journals that are actual junk journals, the grungy kind and the not grungy kind. I have some original artwork that I make journals out of. Right now I'm just really in love with these birth month journals, so this is what I'm doing. There's lots of different ways that you can make journals. You don't have to use digital kits. I just happen to be using digital kits right now. Scrapbook paper out of any craft store, right? Any kind that you like, any that tickles your fancy, can be turned into these kinds of journals. So start with anything that inspires you. But this is all it is. It's a pile of paper and cardboard when it starts out. And when it's all done, it turns into a handmade something or other. Whether it's a good something or other or not, really depends on your point of view. So I will show you some steps along the way, and then we'll look at them when you're done, and you can tell me what you think, if I won the September battle or not. But I'm very excited about these, and that's all I wanted to show you. Thanks for checking in. I'll see you next time. Bye.